Hey, sis, bro, whatever. Okay? So, it's time to break free from bondage. Okay? And, God gave me this revelation while I was on the zip liner, right? Yesterday in the Dominican Republic. Okay? And I know it's like, how, because, and this is the thing. So it just kept coming to me like, get on the zip liner, get on the zip liner. And I was like, okay, I think I'm going to get on the zip liner because if I don't, I'm going to regret it. And so after I got off, it just was like a revelation. Let me explain how. You see how I like this camera? Let me explain how. So I was on the zip liner. I got off. And it was like, remember, if you would have stayed in that toxic situation, you wouldn't have been in the Dominican Republic. You wouldn't have got on the zip liner. You wouldn't have thought that this was fun. You would have wanted to go and be apart from your family. You would not even be on this cruise. You understand? Because I was in bondage. So I'm only speaking from experience. I'm not telling you this because, no. God will take you through a situation so that you can help others out of it. You understand what I'm saying? I was in the situation. I was shacking up. We was having, you know what, outside of marriage. We had a kid outside of marriage, and nothing seemed to go right. Like we were unhappy, but we were trying to make it seem like we were happy. It was always, he's flirting with somebody else, but he's making sure that I don't go see nobody else. He wanted to keep me in chains, and he probably didn't even know that his spirit was being used like that. You understand what I'm saying? But he didn't like to have fun. He didn't mind having fun if I wasn't there, which means he was going to flirt with other girls. He can go to other cities, other states, and go have a good time. But if she at home, okay, let me call and make sure she's at home. But if I'm out on the road doing whatever I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? And there is different scenarios for being in bondage. So my thing is, pray. Talk to God. Have him set your soul free. You understand? But I feel like God was like, I'm using you to tell your story to help other people get out of bondage, because it's not just men in bondage, it's not just women in bondage, it's all kinds of people that are just in bondage, literally. And when I say bondage, it's like, it's something that you're like, it's not good for you, but you're trying to get out of it, but you don't know how to get out of it because it has a hold on you. You feel like you can't leave it, but you're only leaving the familiarity of it, but you're stepping out of it into the unknown. You don't know what God has for you. You understand what I'm saying? Had I stayed in that relationship, like I said, I wouldn't be on this cruise ship. I wouldn't really have seen my family, and my daughter would not have a close relationship with my mother, my parents like that, my family at all. I wouldn't have got on a zip liner because, he would have said, oh, we don't have money for that. Or, no, you don't need to do that. That's dangerous. Or you don't need to even go on that cruise ship because your family ain't right. They ain't for you. They lie to you. They do this, they do bondage. And you're doing so much, and you walking on eggshells to keep the person that you're with. You're doing so much to keep that person happy. Whole time you're losing yourself. I am literally having the best time on this cruise. I feel so free. I'm not searching for something, nothing. Like, I'm really like open. I'm open to, when God sends that man, but I'm not out here searching. I'm not out here like, hey, what's up? You want my number? No. That's not what it is. We have to learn how to let go of those things that God did not send for us, because what's for us will not miss us. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like the Holy Spirit is on me because I just suddenly got hot. What's for you will not miss you. It won't pass you by. You understand? God is not like that. God is an on-time God. You may have to wait for it. You may have to pray for it. You may have to work for it. You may have to do all three of those things. You know what I'm saying? You really should do all three of those things. Wait, pray, and work for those things. But they're coming. Continue to believe. Continue to trust. Trust in God. Wait on God. Let him do his thing at the right time. You understand? Because it's what's for you is coming for you. I promise you it's coming for you, and it won't pass you by. But you have to let go of some of those things. You see what I'm saying? So God couldn't increase my finances. He couldn't increase my credit because there was somebody that was not supposed to go with me, that if we would have went up, he would have made sure to pull it down. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a spirit that was attached to him that he may not have known about. You know what I'm saying? And that spirit was trying to latch on to me as well. So I had to jump out into the unknown and say, you know what, Father, I'll let you take the wheel. And then things started crumbling and breaking away before they got better. You understand? So stay in your where you are, because things will get better.